Hello, my collective friends. Sandra from ForYourChi.com. We're here today to do your weekly tarot and oracle card reading for October 3rd through October 9th. I just had to look at it myself because it's shocking me already. Okay, let's get to your weekly reading. Now, let me say this. We are early in this eclipse season because the first eclipse doesn't happen until sometime in October, and it's in Scorpio. But I'm just hearing from all of you. It's like it's already happening, right? The eclipse shit, and it's on steroids for many of you. It's a lot to handle. I understand that. There's going to have to be a lot of patience, a lot of hurry up and doing and then waiting. But let me say this, and I say this from time to time on this channel and in my private readings. It's important to evaluate your insurance plans right now. Do you have enough insurance? And I mean insurance across the board. Not life insurance, yes, but not just life insurance. And of course it depends on what you can afford, but you don't know what you can afford unless you get a price plan, right? I'm talking about accident insurance, all kinds of accident insurance, comprehensive, I think it's called comprehensive health plans. And what that is like if you get a diagnosis there's like a list of things, right? Major things. It's like stroke, cancer, heart attack. There are others, of course. They pay out a certain percent, or they pay out a certain amount for each. That's called a comprehensive plan. Start calling around to different companies and get prices. It doesn't have to be just with one company. There is something else called a comprehensive hospitalization plan, where, and I know this because I have one, where the hospital, or, if you go to the hospital and you have to go by ambulance or you're admitted, they will pay quite a bit of money, actually, every day that you were in the hospital. It's like, the one I have is like $1,500 a day. So, and there's a maximum of like 50,000. So, I mean, you can't exceed that amount. But $1,500 a day, I mean, that's a considerable sum of money in your pocket to help pay for your expenses while you're out, right? What else is there? There are all kinds of things, long-term disability, short-term disability. Maybe you already have that, and that's great. But check it out. Because when we go through these eclipses, and make sure you're looking at look at this hurricane. I'm so upset right now with the state of Florida. I used to live in Florida. Not in that area, but I have friends that live there. I have friends that live on Sanibel, and I'm just like, oh, they lost everything. These people lost everything. Their entire lives were in that house, and the surge water took it all. The property insurance, your homeowner's policy. Do you have flood insurance? Do you need flood insurance? Has there been a flood in your area? Well, no, not in 50 years. Well, then maybe it's time to look into that, So make sure that you are researching all of these things right now, and you're putting a plan together, because you just don't know. You just don't know. I did look at the cards on this one, and I'm not going to say too much about it, but I did get a warning. I talked to some people, and then, I thought pretty much what everyone else did. They went through a category 4 or 5 how many years ago? 5 years ago? 2017. Hurricane Irma was a category 4 or a 5 that hit the same area. They had 3.5 or 3 feet of floodwaters, surge waters. The places, they were fine for the most part. There was some flooding in some areas, but it was nothing like this. They expected this again. And so did I. So did I. But at the end of the day, everyone makes their own decisions. You know, they're grown up about it. You have to make your own decision for you. If it were me, I definitely would have evacuated. But you know, that's me. But I'm also not a fan of living in Florida. I'm just not. Um, but if I did live in Florida, I would have 2 houses. One of which is not in Florida. I'm not in Florida anymore for a reason. Let's get on to your weekly reading. Okay. Your first house, Foundations and Achievements, the Ten of Cups card. I'm getting deja vu from last week. We pulled this card and we pulled it on Monday, Tuesday, didn't we? This is the foundation card. This is the Ten of Cups, happy life, happy family. You could be getting good news Monday or Tuesday. Please, if you get good news, let me know. I want to hear more good news. We need it right now. This is also a real estate card. You could be in a real estate transaction. You could be in a contract for a big purchase. Out of the Earth Magic deck, you pulled Dance and Celebration. So you could be very excited that this is happening. Your family could be celebrating this with you. This is fantastic. For others of you, this could mean that you need to dance to bring in this Ten of Cups celebration, which I'm a big fan of dancing. I love it. All right. I think I may take my own advice this week. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, dance that is, not take my own advice because I do that all the time. Wednesday, Thursday, back to meditation. Did we pull this card again last week? Is this like identical cards? This is crazy. Meditation, Four of Swords. It's time to spend some alone time to reflect now. Does this mean literal meditation? Probably. Because let's face it, you are very intuitive yourself, and we pulled the full moon card. Yes, this is a message of intuition, but it's also a message about releasing the shit, right? Releasing that which no longer serves you and bringing a certain situation to completion here. That's what this card is about. Now, could you be cutting someone off? Absolutely this week. It's not going to be for all of you, but that could be what some of you need to do. You did pull challenging weekend. Okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday looks challenging. And you pulled Desert Vision Quest. So let me just say this. If you had plans, that you had a trip planned or you had plans with a certain someone, they may cancel on you. You may cancel on them. The event may be canceled because Desert and Vision Quest with the challenge card is all about things not working out the way that you had planned or the way that you had hoped, and also about some sort of standstill here for the weekend. Okay. Well, I wish I had better news, but it's not as bad as it could be. Let's face it. If I'm almost done with the October reading, so make sure that you're checking them out. Please share with your friends. I'm still doing my contest where I'm going to pick 3 lucky winners for a free reading with me. It can be Cards of Truth, or it can be a private session on phone, 30 minutes with me, whatever you prefer. But I want to get to 1,300 subscribers. I'm almost there. Please help me do that by clicking the subscribe button if you haven't done that, and share with your friends so that they can subscribe too, and it's totally free for you. All you have to do is click the button. Thanks so much for being here with me. Many blessings to everyone. Take care.